Hi, I'm David Brevenick with the Brevenick Fishing Team, and today we're going to do part 3 of our nearshore bait video series. So right now on the channel we're talking a lot about bait. It's very important to all aspects of fishing is the bait. We haven't really talked about artificial lures, but we'll talk about them soon. But right now we're talking about baits. We're going to talk about cast nets, the rods, bait pins, everything you need to know about bait. So subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video, and comment below if you have any questions on the video. So today we're going to be talking about the big bait near shore. Big baits. We're not talking your little itty bitty thread fins that are 3-4 inches long, okay? We're talking about your big baits, your big Spanish mackerel, your bonitas, your ladyfish, and your mullet. So we're going to go over all 4 of those big baits. And so we're going to start with mullet. So mullet you're going to have to catch off the beach. You could catch them around mangroves, you catch them around docks, you catch them around bridges. You're going to have to use a cast net though to catch them, because there's no other way you can catch them. They won't bite sabikis, they won't bite any of that, so you have to cast net them. And then mullets, you can keep them alive, you can use them dead and drift them. If you know how, you can use a dead mullet and troll it slowly. And the rig I would recommend using is this D&B Big Bait kingfish rig. So that is the bait that I like to use for kingfish, and that is the rig I like to use with them. And this is a really good rig to have because it's just so good. So I'll have this linked below in the description below, and you can also go ahead and go to dbbaitpens.com. I'll have that link below in the description too, of where you can buy those and where you can buy other marine things too. You can buy stuff for your boat, you can buy marine electronics, and by the way, they do have a lot of steals on marine electronics. Go there if you want to get some good prices on marine electronics and buy them. And also, normally most things will ship pretty fast within 1 to 3 days with track shipping, which is really nice. So now let's talk about Spanish mackerel. So Spanish mackerel is a fish that you can catch trolling Clark spoons, you can use little lures, you can use these big sabikis, and these will catch big Spanish mackerel, little Spanish mackerel, medium size. The jumbos you could use for bait, but the Spanish mackerel you're going to want to use one of these rigs. And normally once you catch them, you're going to have to use them right away because they don't really stay alive long. And Spanish mackerel can be used dead, but they're more effective when they're alive. So when you catch one right away, put it on unless you have a tuna tube that you can use for them. So now let's talk about bonitas. Bonitas are a really good bait to catch big fish because they are fast and they're very frisky. Same thing with the Spanish mackerel too. And so bonitas, you can use the same rig. This is actually 12 inches, like from the lead hook to the back, so I wouldn't use a bait bigger than 16 inches on that. But I'll also leave a link below in the description of where you can email them to get a customized rig. Or if you need a bait pen, go ahead and buy a D&B bait pen, which is a really high quality bait pen and really good and really helps keep your bait alive longer, and keeps it stronger, healthier, longer. So I'll leave a link below in the description where you can buy one pre-made or where you can order a customized one. I'll leave the email. And then, so now let's talk about ladyfish. Ladyfish, you can use lures, you can use cast net, you can use these sabikis, you can even use smaller sabikis. And ladyfish, I would just same rig. So ladyfish is how you get it. And then I didn't actually finish talking about bonitas either. So bonitas, you can use these, but most of the time when I catch bonitas, I'm trolling plugs, or I'm trolling a spoon, I'm trolling some sort of artificial lure to catch bonitas. You can also use live bait. You can use like pilchers to catch those bonitas. A lot of times when I use bonita for bait is accidental, but bonitas are good for like sharks or Goliath the grouper or kingfish, wahoo, marlin and sailfish if you're going after them. But this is more nearshore bait, so you won't really encounter those. You might encounter sailfish depending on the time of year and where you live and how deep the water is. But so let's talk about what eats all those baits. So all those baits will get eaten. All those baits will get eaten by grouper, snapper, kingfish, wahoo, marlin, sailfish, probably swordfish. I'm not sure about the ladyfish for swordfish or the mullets, but I'm sure they will. pretty much any big predatory fish will eat any of those. And then I would recommend using this D&B Big bait rig. It's just very stealthy and very strong, and that's why I really like it, because it's just so good. And there's really a lot of fish that you can target too with those big baits. Like if you're going after bigger fish, like in a tournament, those are some good baits to be able to catch. But a lot of times, like if you use big blue runners, this is what I do in king tournaments. I'll have some of those baits that we talked about. I'll have some mullet, ladyfish, Spanish mackerel. Make sure they're legal Spanish mackerel if you're doing what I'm about to say, and some bonitas whole. And then I'll slow troll them with this big bait rig, and I'll have like 7 or 8 of them ready, along with my blue runners. And if I catch one right then and there in the tournament, I'll just put one right on the hook and I'll put it out right behind the boat, and it's nice and live too. So that's a really good trick to have. And also, guys, I was wondering, what is your favorite fish to catch that you have caught? Not want to catch, but that you have caught. So go ahead and comment below and tell me what your favorite fish to catch is. And then if you want to, make a second comment and say, I want to catch this fish. Like, let's say you want to catch a redfish, you want to catch a kingfish, you want to catch a swordfish, or your favorite type of fish to catch. Tell me both, because I really want to know, so I know how I can help gear these videos towards you guys and help you become better fishermen. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time.